Welcome back. Hi, John. How are you? Apparently, I'm the man leading the two-step.
Yes,
but that's a compliment, right?
It is a compliment. It's supposed to follow Susan's lead.
Okay, thank you. Well, in this case, yes, I'm a terrible two-stepper. Yeah. How are you? Happy New Year to you, by the way.
Happy New Year to you, too.
Thank you. Yes, you had a good Christmas and New Year's?
Great.
Good.
Yes.
And so here we are in January. Of course, a lot of people trying to focus on it's a new year and new goals as our first screenshot will show you. There it is.
What a better way to
New Year
start.
Goals, setting your goals. And, you know, financial goals for me or for many people is about paying your mortgage and getting on a vacation, but
could be.
There's more to it than that, I'm supposing.
Well, I mean, it's actually all personal goals. So we looked at, like, it could be financial. I mean, we deal with that mostly, but you're trying to help people achieve them. They could be non-financial. They could be career. They could be personal. They could be you know, giving back, as they put on, I think it's on the second slide there, or maybe the third slide, but we'll start here first. So really, you know, for us to start the new year off, we've got to start where, figure out what's important to you. And, you know, if we start that way, then we know really how to best add value, really.
Sure.
So if we begin with the end in mind, and the end is not necessarily the end of this year, the end could be, you know, retirement end, maybe age 60, maybe it could be I need a new house in 5 years, or 8 years.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, just go back to the other slide for a second again.
I'm sure we can get back there in a second. It might take,
They
there
were
we go.
fast on that.
Yeah.
And basically they said, what are your goals? Where do you want to get to? What do you want to achieve? And I said, you know, what are your dreams? Because your dreams really with some action are your goals.
True.
Right, so you need to start thinking that way, or you should start thinking that way.
Yeah, to work towards them.
The second or the third slide would be more of what's important, like what are your personal goals for this year, and you know, start that way. If once you have the end there, you can work back to maybe a little bit more recent, and they're more than just financial. They're health, they're giving back, your education, your career, you know, and then write them down.
Yes.
You know, it's
I
easy
think a lot
to
of people, it's easy to say, just like you said, but until you write them down, they don't really become real things that you can actually look at, focus on. I want to get to this point in my life. Right. You got to write them down, make it real, make it happen.
And if you write them down, you can actually come back to see if you've actually achieved them.
Absolutely.
Right, and that's the thing. And then the last, I think it's the last slide there.
Take action.
Take action, exactly. Break down the goal into bite-sized pieces. I'm not saying anything that most people don't know. It's just a matter of getting going.
Absolutely.
Right? Celebrate your small victories, because everyone's so focused on, you know, you're trying to push out, it's a delayed gratification. I can't spend that dollar now because I need $4 when I retire, kind of thought, right? And I said the best time to start was yesterday, and the next best time is today. So if you look at it that way, you know, it helps people, you know, it helps people prioritize a little bit what's important to them.
Absolutely.
And then the last slide there, as it said, a dream written down with a date becomes a goal. A goal broken into steps becomes a plan, and a plan backed by action makes your dreams come true. So there's your, you know, there's your dreams and your goals put into action, kind of thing.
Absolutely. And, you know, even writing down a simple budget for your goals as well, like financially, just to make sure you're on track for the year, that's important as well.
That all comes out of it, right? And that's where, like you said, if you're living outside your means, maybe you got to get back in your means. Maybe that's a goal, right?
That is the case for many of us, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And if you need to, like you said, if you need that new car in 5 years, well, then you got, you know, so everything goes hand in hand for sure. And if you can figure that out early in the year or early in that process, you're more, the success rate is higher.
Absolutely.
For sure.
Great. Lots of good things to think about, John. Thank you very much for being here
welcome.
today. And as I said earlier, Happy New Year.
Thank you. You
Thanks
too.
for being here.
Thank you.
Yeah, if you have any questions for Abbott Wealth, you want to get going on some goal setting, you can certainly give them a call. AbbottWealth.com is the website, and the phone number is on the screen, 372-3736. We're back after a quick break. Stay with us.